motherfuckers, they try to be the king, but the ace is back. Get me in the sunlight. Do I look better in the sunlight or worse in the sunlight, John? Do I look like some kind of biblical figure that's returned? You know what I mean? This is a story bigger than all your sacred text. Actually, no, I take that back. I'm a believer. All right, what do we got over here? We got construction work happening immediately. Look at this. Look at this man doesn't even work for us. He's stolen someone's shirt and he's put it on, right? And now he's hammering away. Look at this. This is the shop fitting that no one else can do, only we can do at Oz Canopies and 4x4. Look at this. We're getting into the construction game. Look at that, hammering away. Okay, as you guys already know, you might not know, right? So I'm gonna tell you now. All right, so we've moved the entirety of the business to 20 Walker Street, South Windsor. I'm gonna say it again because I know you're hard of hearing. 20 Walker Street, South Windsor. You can see over here, we've got a new workshop. We've got the capacity to take 5 vehicles at a time over here. But not only that, John, it's not even stopping now. Right, have a look over here. Look at all of this stock. When you call places, what do they do? Well, you call places and they tell you it's 6 weeks away, 8 weeks away. No one wants to hear that. No one wants to hear that. Jeff Bezos became the richest person on the planet by making sure that you get what you want the next day, and I'm the same way. And let me tell you, I'm nowhere near as rich, so I'm pissed off. Yeah? We're gonna make sure that we don't get run over by the forklift. But you see this here? Right, I'm like Mufasa from the Lion King. Everything that the light touches, that's us. Right, we'll get into the jobs. Actually, no, we're not. Well, I'm gonna show you what else is happening over here. Come around. Right, we've got all the shelving going up. I want people, because people would be interested to see exactly what needs to happen to get a business like this running, right? Well, you guys only see the surface. You guys see me, obviously, brighten up your day. Lovely. Look, I shaved especially for you guys. For you, in the camera right there. That's what I did, I shaved for you. But you guys don't get to see all the bits and pieces that happen in the background to make sure that things run smoothly, the amount of work that goes in. I've been pulling fucking 12-hour, 15-hour days for the past week. Anyway, right, so what we've got all these shelves that are going up, right? That's gonna keep all our parts. We're gonna make sure that it's easy access. So the parts are over there in all the different warehouses, so that whatever you need, that when you rock up, that it is available. So let's come around, let's have a little bit of a chat about all the other cars as well while we're at it. Show them up there too, John. Look at that, we've got mezzanines, bro. We've got a bunch of mezzanines, we've got containers all over the place. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 20-foot containers that got stock in them, bruh. What we're talking about, this is serious business. We're not here to fuck around. This ain't your dad's fucking mum and pop shop. This ain't no small business no more. This is a medium level enterprise. Small, the next step up is medium. So, Jeep Grand Cherokee. This one actually getting a BTA tow bar fitted on it. On top of that, we're getting an electric brake controller. What can I say about the Grand Cherokee? They built the same car for 20 years. Jeep has a tendency to do that. In fact, you know, Jeep's probably been building the same car for the past 100 years. I guess the philosophy is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So this one's pretty straightforward. At the very least, the tow bar can go on easily. The wiring harness is gonna take a little bit of extra time. And then also we've got the brake controller. Over here, we have a tendency to fit we always fit the Kurt Spectrum 2 brake controller. A lot of people coming around asking for Red Arc. Why do you want Red Arc? You only want Red Arc is because they put it in there, it's propaganda. Red Arc, it's a rubbish unit. You're gonna have to go in there, you're gonna have to drill into your dash. Who wants to do that? You've got a brand new car, and then afterwards you want a Red Arc brake controller. Why? Because you want to drill into the dash of your brand new car? How silly is that? Get yourself a Spectrum 2. We just stick the dial wherever you need to it, nice LED bright display. Go on Google, you got Google, don't you? Spectrum 2 brake controller, go find out what it is. Easy. Tow bar on, brake controller to be fitted. So this one's gonna be a bit of an extensive job. In fact, what else do we got here? Let's have a look over here, what's happening on this GSR MV Triton. Right, we're seeing a lot of these now, these days. Okay, cool, so this one's already had one of our HSP electric rollers fitted to it. Well, I'm gonna see if we can sort of play around with this bad boy. Can we play around? That's all right, you don't have to tell them that with them. We got them. Okay, so it's all disconnected at the moment, so we can't go through it. Look, the HSP electric roller is a lovely unit, particularly if you've got one of these GSR things. Nice. So you can just sort of see, but basically it's almost an OEM style fitting. You take the wing off. Once you remove the wing, the roller goes on and then the wing goes back on. Now, on this one, we're also fitting the tailgate assist. These tailgates, they were actually a lot lighter before on the MVs, but now that they've decided to build a more serious ute, they've actually made the tailgates a little bit more, well, they've added a lock. So I guess that might have added a whole bunch of additional weight to it, you know? So for 20 years, it only took them 15 years to add a lock to the tailgate, but Mitsubishi finally got there. So that's what we're doing. So we're adding the tailgate assist, right? And I believe we're also adding a central locking unit. Now they've, on top of the fact that I mentioned that they've added the lock to it, Yes, that's right. I want to make sure that I get it right. The facts are important, okay? If I was Ben Shapiro, I would say the facts don't care about your feelings. See, boom, I'm saying it. Okay, Ben Shapiro aside, what else do we got? We've got here one of our electric roller shutters going also on another MV Triton, right? This is the white one. This is the grey one, which makes it easy to not get confused. This one's got a wing, this one doesn't. Right, we're pointing out obvious stuff today. Right, it's the morning, the sun's out. Okay, what else is happening? You don't have to swear. You don't have to swear. You don't have to swear to make entertaining content. I want to put that all out to all the content creators out there. You can just be a nice guy, you know? So, we're getting one of our electric roller shutters fitted on this one. Newly arrival. It's going to be awesome to see actually this one operating. Lovely looking, bits and pieces, all going in. We've got some additional bracketry that's going to allow it to mount it off the tie down point so it's actually nice and secure. You don't want it to fly away. All right, come around, John. Show the people where it happens. People, they want to hear this. My phone's ringing all night. People asking me, bro, how do you put one of your electric rollers on your MV Triton? You know what I mean? I tell them, how'd you get this number? Anyway, so the bracket there goes here and then goes there. And to old mate that's bothering me in wee hours into the morning, right? That's how it happens, all right? Now you know, stop calling me. So that's what's happening now. All right, easy done. That's basically the long and short of it, you know? I'm sure John's gonna edit it to make me look a little bit less retarded. We can say retarded on Facebook now. Still bleep it out, don't say retards, all right? So if you bleep it out correctly, no one's known what I said. So yeah, we may as well get stuck into it. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, big reveal. This one was a nice, quick, easy job. Okay, first and foremost, you were using your key before, throw that key away. Actually, don't throw the key away. If you throw the key away, you're not gonna be able to get into the car. But basically, the reason why I'm saying that is locked, unlocked, right? Lovely added convenience of the HSP tailgate assist. What else do we got here? Let's have a look here. I'll show you another bits and pieces. Look at that, look how nice and slow that comes up. And on top of that, so much easier to raise the tailgate as well. So nice little quality of life feature added, quick, smart to this MV Triton. Setup completed. That's an inside joke. I'm not going to explain it to you. I should probably be nicer to the audience, you know. If I'm nicer to them, then they'll be more inclined to buy. But you know what? You got to play a type of character. Every day it's a different type of character, just like my missus, huh? Where are we at? We have our new electric roller shutter specifically for the MV Triton fitted today. First and foremost, have a look at that fit and finish, man. You know what I mean? That's OEM quality. That's more quality than the car. I don't even want to disrespect the MV Triton. I mean, I actually kind of have grown to like the look of the ute. Now, would it be lovely if I had a pair of keys? And look, here we go. These are the keys that we prepared earlier. In fact, don't even stress. If you lose one, like me, if you're a loser, you get two of them. Then if you lose both, just get rid of the car too, bro. Like, Jesus Christ, cuz. You know, then it's your fault. So what do we got here? Lock, unlock, lights, right? It would follow, if you press the unlock button, it rolls back like so. Look at that. Just like magic, brother. That is the magic of electromagnetism. Wherever you stop it, it will lock, which is very convenient. So people think, if you try and sort of push it there, boom, it's not gonna roll back. It has a lovely little safety system as well. Let's just say you're kicking it, you're filming your content for your business, this and that. Oh, boom, but you're good. All right, arm solid, still attached. Maybe that's not a feature. Maybe that's a discredit to the roller shutter. Maybe you should just chop your arm off, you know what I mean? Maybe I make a version that you can turn on, there's a button on it, that actually is so chop arm off mode, right? And then that way it just sort of crushes whoever that you put in there. That could also be another sale item, sale point. Jot that down, John. Actually, you got it on camera. That's even better than jotting it down. Easy done. But apart from that, all jokes aside, so have a look over here. These are the brackets that we fitted over here. So that actually ends up being a nice real heavy duty fitting. And now the real benefit of having these brackets over here is that because you are reinforcing the arm of the roller off one of the tie down points in the tub. Right, did you notice how I got serious just then? You guys don't know. Anyway, that if you were to add ladder racks, because there's a whole heap of sort of additional options that we have available for these. So let's just say if you added a ladder rack, you're gonna sort of put it just above this point over here and you're gonna have the maximum amount of carrying capacity, right? So we like to do nice integrated sort of bits and pieces, integrated features for our products that are all sort of model specific, right? Other than those mobs out there that are fitting all different types of makes and models on different makes and models, we do vehicle specific items. That's basically that. Another thing that I want you guys to notice is the real silent operation of it. A lot of the rollers out there, they just sound like chainsaw running, not with this roller. And more importantly, they're charging, one customer just told me in the morning he paid almost 4 grand fitted for his electric roller. This one, less than 2,500 out the door, 23.90. Come around, John, also show them this nice little integrated bar light that we got. Right, people want to see the bar light. They want to make sure they're hard of seeing these days. They've all got glaucoma, they told me. So we got also the hoses. You guys saw it there. You got 4 hoses that are integrated with the system with that canister. Man, we're talking about 100 litres a minute of evacuation. I just said that out. Why? Because look at the diameter of that hose. And man, if you're under enough water, more than 100 litres a minute, you should probably pull over, or you should probably find a carport or a garage. That's ridiculous. Anyway. So that's the long and short of it. Electric roller on the MV Triton, done and dusted. We've got new communication devices that have been added to it to improve efficiency, effectiveness. What else? Right, compatibility, conductivity. Right, we're trying to conduct ideas. Anyway, what else have we got? We've got this Jeep Grand Cherokee that I was mentioning in the morning. Sorry, I'm trying to make content with gum in my mouth. John, that's not good, man. I gotta tuck it. I gotta tuck it behind my gum. So, BTA tow bar fitted on this Jeep Grand Cherokee, 3.5 ton towing capacity. We've also gone ahead and wired up the 7-pin plug and also done the brake controller for it, right? So this one is pretty straightforward, tow bar's pretty straightforward, right? 3.5 ton like I mentioned. Easy anti-rattle and anti-theft hitch pin. And you don't want anyone to steal your pins, right? You don't want anyone to steal your balls. If you lose your balls, you're gonna have big dramas, all right? So you got your D-links, all that type of stuff, all the rest of it. All right, come around over here and I'll just also show the interior of it too. So what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? So you can have a look over here, right? At the moment, the trailer is disconnected. That's why it's flashing blue. If the trailer was connected, we'll be in a situation where we can actually add additional braking force to the trailer, right? So electric brakes, why do you need them? Anything above 750 kilograms towing capacity, you need something. I'm gonna close this door, this beeping is killing me. So anything above 750 kilograms towing capacity actually needs either a mechanical brake system or an electrical brake system. So if we fit a control unit over here, electric brake controller, because there's no way to have a hydraulic connection between your your trailer and the vehicle, electric brake system for passenger vehicles is the easiest option. So what do? You can add additional braking pressure that is triggered by your pedal in the vehicle using the dial that we've now added to this vehicle. Now this one is a Kurt Spectrum 2. Kurt is an American brand, lesser known than the typical red arc that most people fit, but real quality unit. It's got the G-force sensor so that you can actually have automatic adjusting of the trailer. So you just take it out, go for a drive, automatically adjust, gives you that pressure that it believes is correct for the weight of the trailer that you're towing. Or obviously you've got a manual override as well. Set, forget, lovely, additional safety, can't go without it. So what do we got? This whole package, you'll be looking at $590 fitted. For a Kurt Spectrum 2 brake controller, right? And then for a BTA tow bar, depending on the make and model, it ranges between $950 for sort of say standard ute, up to about $1,100, $1,200, depending on whether or not you've got a passenger vehicle that's got special wiring harness, yada, yada, yada. But don't leave it up to chance. Give our customer service team a call, 02 9627 8666. Just another thing, we have moved 20 Walker Street, South Windsor. I'm gonna mention that. I've got to keep mentioning that for the coming couple of weeks. Make sure that people aren't accidentally going to the old address. So 20 Walker Street, South Windsor, this Grand Cherokee is ready to hand back to the customer.